Labdien! Sveicināti interneta televīzijā. Un šodien mēs turpinām ciklu, kas tiek realizēts projektā Daudzpusīgi risinājumi sabiedrības izglītošanai, integrācijai nr.2, ko organizē biedrības patvērums droša māja. Šī projekta ietvaros mēs esam jau intervējuši un intervēsim 23 valstu piederīgos. Līdz ar to, tas, ko mēs gribam izdarīt šajā projektā, mēs gribam paskatīties uz Latviju ar citu cilvēku acīm. Kā viņi jūtās šeit, kā viņi nejūtās šeit, kādas ir problēmas, kas viņus uztrauc, kas viņus neuztrauc. Un līdz ar to tas, ko mēs esam paredzējuši šajā projektā, atrast 20 cilvēkus no 20 dažādām valstīm, kas atbilst statusam trešo valstu pilsoņu, kas dzīvo attiecīgi Latvijā. Tas, ko šajā gadījumā es gribētu aicināt jūs skatītājus, vai jūs skatāties mūs pašlaik tiešraidē, vai mūs skatāties pašlaik ierakstā, es gribētu aicināt vienkārši sūtiet, ja gadījumā jūs zināt kādu interesantu cilvēku, kurš dzīvo Latvijā, kurš nav Latvijas valsts pilsonis, un kurš nav Eiropas Savienības valsts pilsonis, tad dodiet ziņu uz šajā gadījumā vai nu griežoties patvērumā drošas mājas vai Baltijas reģionālajā fondā. Un līdz ar to, saņemot šo informāciju, mēs šo cilvēku uzaicināsim uz interviju un nointervēsim. Un šodien mēs, tātad, kā es teicu, turpinām šo pārraidi, un mēs šodien sarunāsimies jau ar mūsu studijas viesi.
Hello. Today we would like to speak about your experience in Latvia, and first of all I would like, could you introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Miguel Andrés Hernández Giraldi.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from Chile.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm 37 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm living in Latvia for the last 5 years.
5 years? Oh.
Yes.
Okay, and could you, let's say, tell what is your story, why you arrived in Latvia and stay here?
I married with a Latvian girl.
Yes.
And my main reason to stay in Latvia is because I have my son. I have my children, and as how my father told me, like, even that I divorced, but my father told me that always the father needs to be together with, like, his children. So I live here because I love my son and I want to be part of his life.
Okay. And
I don't have another reason.
Okay, that's clear.
No, it's like
Okay,
a joke.
and by the way, what you are doing here in Latvia? Do you have a job? Do you have a business?
Yes, I have a job actually, and I'm a musician first,
Yeah.
and I work as a musician and as a teacher. I teach Spanish and percussion, and I'm playing with Latvian musicians. Like I have some project. I'm freelance. The people call me.
Freelance, right?
Yeah, can you play? I say yeah, of course, and of course I work with the management. We have different projects. We bring people. I try to survive in Latvia. You know.
Okay, this is about surviving.
This is not that easy, but I can complain as well. Like.
Okay, we will speak about all
Yes.
complaints. What was your first steps here in Latvia 5 years ago? Could you tell about what was the experience first? Shock.
Yeah, shock a bit.
About what?
No, I mean, I'm coming from a hot culture, if we can call it like this, so very extrovertive, and in Latvia it's pretty different. The style, how you guys live here, and yeah, but I think the first strong shock until now for me, and maybe it will be part of also the complaint, is the language. So it's quite hard language, and it's really difficult. I really believe that if you are not expressive, I mean, can you imagine some people come from, I don't know, other country, and you are not very expressive guy, it's really hard to communicate. Because a lot of people just don't talk in English, or you feel that the people, it's not open, really open, like maybe it's different. I prefer to use the word is different, the way how they you guys communicate. It's just that's it. But yeah, and the weather, of course, but for me there are huge paradox everywhere. But here, I have some friends that they're pretty like really warm, really nice, and I have another people that I'm trying to be part or to communicate, and like as everywhere the people just close the door in your face.
Okay, you mentioned the language problems, let's say. After the 5 years, what is your Latvian language level? 0 or you?
No, basic.
Basic, yeah.
Cenšos iemācīties.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, but I work with kids. And with adults as well, but my Latvian is better now.
Yeah,
it's better now. But 2 days ago, I went to hospital with my son, and I was talking with the doctor, and I felt again that this feeling that, wow, I don't understand nothing, you know. But this. I think when you are learning a language is every day. But just this year, I start to study like in more. I don't want to say formal way, but more formal. I have like a meeting with a friend and we share about Latvian language more like. Because also when I came here, I needed to improve my English here.
Yeah.
So this maybe was a big reason to. It's tough.
Yeah, and in Latvia, let's say, okay, the people speak, let's say, Latvian and Russian language.
Yeah.
Is it comfortable also for you if you, let's say, speak somebody who don't speak Latvian, English, but only Russians, and in this way, how you survive?
Yeah, in a Russian, unfortunately, with the Russian language, I know some bad words because, but
it's very necessary.
Yes, to survive in a way. No, but it's like I don't know Russian, and I have a lot of problem. There are some taxes that I will never take it when I'm percussion player, so I have a lot of instrument. There are some companies that they're like just Russian. I'm not Russian. I don't have nothing against them, but I can't communicate with them. So I call just for Latvian companies. I mean, where I will be sure that one Latvian or Russian who try to talk in Latvian with me, or English.
Or English.
Because I think I have a lot of problem with Russian. I mean, I try to live more with the Latvians because I understand better. So Russian, I like them. I don't have any problem, but it's hard for me. I cannot manage.
Yeah.
I cannot teach nothing. I know how to count some 1, 2, 3, 4 in Russian. That's it.
Yes, and what you describe the main problems which you forced here. Okay, you mentioned language, but maybe other problems. If you're speaking about integration, because
the thing
could you remember step by step?
Yes, I just want to say maybe it will be strong, but I want to be really honest. I think Latvian are not racist at all. No, there are some racist, but Latvian they have a lot of fear about new things. This is my perspective about new things. They are not many times when they reject me or because I was laughing like loud because I have more Latin friends or African. This is my group here. Yeah. So I think the Latvian is not that they are because I'm darker or my friend is black. No, there are like some people, but everywhere we have this kind of people, like not just in Latvia. But I think Latvian they have a big fear about new things. They have fear to lose the control. I think so. So for that reason, many times when I had some problem in bars or when I go to drink something or I'm doing just chilling in some places, normally I think I had problem for that reason.
Yeah.
And because a lot of Latvians, they don't know how to manage to talk with a foreigner. They feel like uncomfortable. I don't know, but it's like for me now it's normal. I mean, it's part of my life to live with this when I'm going to Old Town. And the other thing, like, of course, you guys don't have a very good experience with the foreigners. I understand that in summer there are like a lot of people who come just for like sexual stuff in Old Riga. So when I go to the bar and I want to talk with some lady and the lady reject me, I understand. I don't like it, of course. Because what I'm doing, I'm going all the time where they're like Latvian bar. They are not foreigners.
Wow, you're going only to the Latvian
Yes,
bar.
I'm trying. I mean, I go to some places where I'm be sure that the people don't look me just
As a foreigner.
as a foreigner. I mean, this kind of foreigner that I live here. I mean, this is my country. Is also for my foreigners friend. For them it's really hard to listen this sentence. But for me, Latvia, even the Latvian like or don't like, I don't care. This is my country.
Yeah.
Because my son born here.
Yeah.
This is my country. I don't have, in my way, how I see the future, I don't have other option, but it's my option. I mean, I live here, Latvia must be my country. And that's it.
Okay, and now, you mentioned the taxi drivers that you have the problems, but what about the state institutions with the bureaucracy?
Yeah, and wow, this is like this is for me. This is a big paradox, and I will explain you. But I understand in a way. Like Latvian is trying to protect the Latvian language. You are like few. If you compare it with another, you are not a lot. You wanna keep your traditions. They're like you have a huge neighbor who all the time try to eat you, like it's Russia. So, but it's really pretty sad that I'm going to all the public places like past, I don't know, like also immigration and all the things are in Latvian and you cannot get it, you don't understand.
Also immigration.
Immigration, and this is really, and you can check. You can take your camera. And this maybe will be your challenge. Take your camera and go to there are like 2 meters in the door where you need to press to get your information. Everything is in Latvian.
Yeah.
And maybe the Latvian doesn't know because the Latvian don't need visa, but all the time the people was talking with me in Latvian and the people was treat me pretty bad because I cannot understand. And I think in that way Latvia is not ready to receive or to open to the world. Because in a way it's really nice that you I really like this, that you want to protect yourself, and this is good, but in another way, like there are another kind of people, you know.
Yeah, but you're speaking about, let's say, this institutions which is dealing with integration issues, or also with medicine, or with other state institutions, or it's overall problem.
I have family doctor here, but I needed to choose one who can talk in English.
Yeah.
And I will tell you again, last week I was in my doctor's in front of this building there, and I'm choosing the people who can talk first in English, and the second is like who can talk in Latvian. And because there are some of them that they talk in Latvian but talk like me or worse than me. So all the time I'm checking that. Yeah, I mean, in a way I understand that they are all people, that they are professional, and they cannot talk in English. This for me is like okay. But not everybody, I mean, in the public like institution are open to, or they are not ready to receive somebody who cannot talk or Russian or Latvian.
Okay, maybe could you mention examples of institutions?
When I'm pretty bad with the names, but when I needed to do this thing to declare my taxes.
Yeah. Tax office.
Yes, I was like going, I don't know how many buildings, and nobody can explain you in English where is the address. They don't know. They tell you no, you need to go to there. And nobody can talk any word in English. I mean, I'm a foreigner, but I'm paying my taxes. I work. I'm legal. I have my visa, and I have my right as a human first.
Yeah.
So, and a human, when you need to try to understand each other, and very important issues as medicine, your visa. Last year, not this year was easier, But last year I have a big problem in immigration department. You need to like almost like fight with the people, for the people give attention or treat you as a human. You know. So and if I can complain and we enter in the complaining, I hope like the immigration department will change the mentality. I'm feeling that every year is a bit better, but I hope something will change in that place, because this place is horrible for us.
Yeah.
So I have just try to remember. I can in Riga more, because in the beginning I was in Tugums and was amazing.
Yeah.
Because people, countryside, nice.
Everything okay.
Yeah, but here in Riga was pretty bad, and I was like, the lady was explaining me Latvian, I didn't understand, and said, ja atkārtot lūdzu. And she didn't say, lūdzu, vēlreiz, one more time, repeat, please, I need to understand what, because I have my son, I mean, this is my life, I don't have another life. I mean, so it's really important for me to understand every issue, like what I need to fulfill, because I'm working, I need to go to my job. I mean, it's normal, it's my time, but I can't complain about immigration. Was really bad till now.
Okay, the taxation office and the immigration.
Yes,
this is the main two headaches for you.
Yes, for me, my big. And I think, man, it's why I told you about a paradox, because the thing is like, if the government don't give any opportunity for us as a foreigner, and I'm not talking about Sweden. I'm not this foreigner who believe that the government needs to give money for us. No, I don't. This is not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to work and you earn your money. This is the law of the life. And but if the law is like everything is in Latvian, we need to have a help to try to learn Latvian.
Yeah.
If every rule is in Latvian, we need to, or in another way, Latvian is a racist country because they don't wanna make me enter in. This is how I feel it all the time. When I went to the doctor, I don't, because it's not a normal Latvian, it's a professional one.
Yeah.
You know, today I have a pedagogical meeting. In this pedagogical meeting, I understand 30%.
Yeah.
But when I'm talking with the people on the bar, I understand maybe 70%.
Yeah.
But when we enter in a specific kind of languages, we don't understand. And you need to, in any kind of language, you need to spend a long time to learn.
Yeah.
My son was some problem in his eyes, and I was like, I don't know, very key stuff about, I don't know, like very many things that even I don't know in English.
Yeah.
So this is the thing for me, like difficult when you go to the bank, you don't understand nothing.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of foreigners, and we know.
Bank?
No, in Latvia, I know that there are a lot of Swedish and Denmark who are buying the country, buying the wood. There are a lot of people who come and buy houses to get the visa. So the reality is that we have a lot of foreigners in Latvia.
Yeah.
But the Latvian try to, I don't know. But I understand why. I mean, in a way, I mean, because all these laws, I think the fundament is the pain that you guys suffered in your past. We have a very similar history in our countries.
Yeah.
We look different, but the same. Like some people come and destroy our land, wanna prohibit our language, and it's pretty similar. So I understand, but I don't know that this is the right form how to manage the situation with foreigners.
Yeah. You just mentioned, let's say, the problems with Latvian language. Just question for you: do you know that every year for the last 5 years you have possibilities as a foreigner, let's say, to attend Latvian language courses for free?
I didn't. Somebody called me, but I couldn't.
This information.
No. I found it. I didn't. I don't know the legal. The very formal information. But my Brazilian friend, he called me and said, "No, man, there's some groups and like 99% was Russian, and the course was in Russian. I don't know if it's the same." Yeah. So, man, if you teach me Latvian in Russian, you kill me, man. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I don't know any word in Russian. So this is the main one thing, and the other thing that I really wanted to go, but it was 6 o'clock and I was working. I worked, some days I worked till 8 and I couldn't attend. But for that reason now I'm trying to do myself with my friends.
How was your friends?
Yes.
Okay, and yeah, please.
But how about this Latvian course? Is part of the government? Is a private? Is an ONG? What is?
This is okay, funded by government or for European Union Commission, but organized by NGOs.
Yeah.
This is okay. This is just information. And could you imagine maybe some other guys from Latin America who maybe have the same problems, who also could come to here to stay here for any reasons? What kind of suggestions or advice could you give them?
You asking about Latin?
Latin. Okay, I was Latin.
No,
please don't come here.
No. Yeah, the thing is like, man, you need to find a real reason to stay in another place. I mean,
yeah.
Be sure about the reason. I live in Latvia for my son, so I have this is my reason.
Yeah, of course.
So I think everybody is, because Latvia, I don't want to be negative, but I remember my friend from Brazil came the first time and he was like, wow, so beautiful, so clean, so blah. First year, second year, wow, it's difficult. Third, like wow. Fourth, man, what I'm doing here, you know.
Yeah.
And I know and I knew a lot of foreigners that they come here and they spend 1-2 years and they just move.
Mm-hmm.
So find a real reason and try to learn the language. I think this is I was a bit rebel in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
I'm a rebel guy in general.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was a bit rebel with this, that when somebody like put you must do, because, and I was like a bit, but I realized this last time that if I want to touch the heart of the people here, you need to talk the same language.
Mm-hmm.
So try to learn the language.
It means that the first advice, if I understand correctly, is that
yes,
start with the language.
I start with the language and yeah, and I was working with cultures many years in my life.
Yes.
So and I really believe that every culture has a proud and have a fruit as well. But with the proud of every culture, you cannot fight with another culture.
Yeah.
So in a way, I was like strong with my proud Latin. But if you really want to be part of Latin culture, you need to surrender.
Yeah.
Because this is your reality. You live like this. Guy, I won't change you. Mm-hmm. I can help with many things. My vision is about percussion, music. I hope in future we will have, why not, thousands of percussion players from Latvia. But 10 years ago wasn't nobody here. Mm-hmm. I mean, who can just maybe one guy who live in Africa, maybe 2 guys. Mm-hmm. But now we have a school, I have a group. So this is that I can give for Latvia in a humble way. Mm-hmm. Because in another way I don't have nothing. But it's necessary to surrender. And the people who cannot surrender, they just move out.
Mm-hmm. And could you, let's say, a little bit tell about this foreign community? You just mentioned that
yes.
you have, let's say, communication with Brazil guys, with other guys.
Yes,
could you describe, let's say, how lives this community?
We have. I mean, we are like, I don't know how many we are, but we are like, I have a contact with a lot of foreigners. And my friends, I have just 2 Latvian friends, and the other like from Palestine, one Palestinian, like United States, and Brazilian, and African. And I can tell you that some of them, especially the African, they are suffering much more than us here.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because they are black.
Oh.
To be right without I don't have any problem. I mean, they are like black people in part of my family, so I mean, it's not, but they're black. So with this African friend, normally when we go to rent, I'm going with them because I know that the people, maybe I will tell you again, maybe there are some racists, but the people has fear about
mm-hmm.
new stuff. So
you are very polite.
yeah. So in a way, like many times when my friends need to do something with the government, something, I'm going with them.
Oh.
Because, and when I divorced, I was, this is very personal, but living really bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
So in Latvia, I just have my son and my friends.
Yeah.
And my friends and my family. So I have Nasir's, Mohammed is one of my best friends. He is from Somalia, he came here. And all the time when he needs to do something, I'm going with him. All the time when I need to do, because he speaks Latvian fluently, better than me. So when I need to do something, he comes with me.
Yeah.
So, and I live with a Brazilian guy, and we're all the time to help each other, because maybe there are these courses, but nobody, you cannot. I feel in a way we foreign a problem in Latvia. You know, when you go to this immigration, for example, in the beginning I couldn't even talk properly English, like express myself in English, so it was pretty hard for me.
Yeah.
So this is my group, my friends. They are like, we have some guys from Eritrea. There are like many different kind of, and I knew others, but close friends. I have these.
Mm-hmm.
I live actually in the same street here, very close.
Oh, the same street.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, and okay, you just before mentioned some suggestion for the state institution, but maybe you could also repeat.
Yes,
what is your, as a foreigner who are living here, suggestions for state institutions, step 1, step 2, step 3?
I think like I don't know, but I don't. You as a foreigner, you just don't feel welcome in this kind of institution. Yeah. Why? Because the mind works with identification. When you go to some place that you cannot feel any identification with nothing, you feel completely out. So if there are nothing in, of course I don't want in Spanish, that is my first language, or Portuguese that is my second, but English, at least English, and I understand the issue about Russian. I understand, I don't want to talk about this, I mean, it's your problem, not mine, but at least you have some information in English, you know, and you don't need to feel like allude, like, please, can you help me? I mean, it's, they receive a salary, I receive a salary to teach kids, this is my service to the government, I work for Duome, so this is my job, so their job is to give information and to lead us to be legal in this country. To be completely, and what is legal? Transparent. You don't have nothing, any like spot, you are not dirty, you are completely clean. In front of the law, you can walk as a bird, like fly as a bird, free in Latvia. So if we don't want to have like this illegal, this dirty stuff, because a lot of people think that we foreigners will like bring the drugs and everything. Maybe some of them, but this happen. It's not just the Latvian. It's in
It's everywhere.
Everywhere. You can go to a jail in Argentina. You will find a Latvian or Russian who was carrying drugs. And you will find thousands of Chileans in Sweden as well. This is everywhere. So the thing is like my tip, it's like just to try to change this thing about the language a bit, and if you feel like comfortable in a way, I mean, or you feel some identification, you wanna be part. You feel okay, man. You feel okay, and you wanna learn, and you wanna like be part of. But if you feel that all the time somebody's like resist you, like putting the hands, you wanna be or out or man with these people. This is for me. I need to prepare myself. Like I need to renew my visa this year. Man. Okay, man. Like be okay, be positive, smile all the time, say hello, thank you, how are you doing? You know, and I'm doing like this, and it's hard. It is hard. But last year was better. I mean, this year, last year was better. After 5 years, was much better. But in the beginning was horrible. And this I have this experience, and my friends has the same experience. Just some few of them that they have companies. I mean, the lawyer is doing everything. But yeah, man. Like make feel that we are like more like normal human. I don't know, like something like this.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. I hope this will help you. I just want to say, maybe we are talking about complaining, but in these few seconds that also there are amazing things in Latvia.
Oh, please.
Yeah, because just many times we just concentrate on the negative stuff, but there are amazing things. Like the Latvian complaint that is not, they are not security, but this country is much more safe than our countries. There are a lot of people still that they want to help different people, and one thing that I really like, you guys are very creative, very rich in culture. Like in many things I feel really comfortable, and we're complaining, but there are some public institutions that the place that I'm working, and they really open the doors for me, for my view, so I'm very happy with them, and I really appreciate that. So there are some institutions that this Anas Divi, that is part of the government, we work for the government, and they are like completely open and new things. So also I found some places where you feel nice and happy, and you can smile, and you are not feeling that all the time you need to fight. So it's not that horrible country, no, at all.
No, it was...
Yeah, I know, I just want to be clear about that. For that reason also I'm living here. I'm happy that my son is Latvietis, and I live here. It's nice, this is my new country.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, welcome.
Thank you.